and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great start to October. I cannot believe it's October already. I don't know, September flew by, honestly, and it definitely feels like fall weather, but we definitely have not done any of the fall activities like apple picking, leaf peeping, all that stuff. So we definitely do want to do that, but I also just found out last week that I am going to have to travel to work again for a whole week in October, which kind of annoying, but also I'm grateful that I have a job in this economy. And then also we will have to visit my husband's parents for one of the weekends, so we're quite busy. And my parents were just talking to me yesterday, and they were thinking of coming up again to visit sometime in October, because they had an amazing garden in the summer and they wanted to bring us some fresh produce, which we're super grateful for. So and they just wanted to spend some time, so we're trying to figure out kind of the details of our plans, but I think we're just gonna go about normal for stuffing, just to make sure that everything is still stuffed correctly. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our vacations, because that is something that is to others it may not be a priority, but to us it is definitely a priority, because we do want to travel, and a lot of these trips are already booked, so we're gonna have to pay for them. So for our anniversary, I was looking at flights, and it's gonna cost us about $4,000 round trip for flights for the two of us. So we are a little bit short on flights, and then ideally I would want another $1,000 to $2,000 for additional hotels and spending. So that means that we want to save another $6,000, so $2,500 more. And this is happening in December. So what we're gonna do this month is, although we have a short month, a small month, like a less money month, it's $73.20 is our budget. I'm still gonna dedicate $2,000 potentially. This is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna add $500 into each week here. I may come back and change that. This is my plan right now. You know what? No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add $1,500 to this, and I would be comfortable with that, actually. So let's do 300, 400. Is that 1,500? No, okay. 400. So that's 1,500. And I think I'm comfortable with that right now. We may come back and lower it. For our Asia trip, it's mainly booked. Our hotel, which we'll pay when we get there, luckily, it's going to cost a little bit over $800 for us. I do still have to book one leg of my flight, which is going to cost about $1,200. So we're $200 short of that flight. And then we also need spending money. So I'm gonna try to put $1,000 toward this trip this month. And for the cruise, which we're taking next May, so we still have plenty of time. I was looking at flight tickets, and it is really cheap right now, so I'm thinking of booking it. And actually, guys, I don't know if I shared this, but this cruise trip which we're going on will be combined with our parents' trip, because it will be and it'll be combined with our birthday. So my parents haven't been traveling much. They go to China quite often, but that's about it. So we asked them if they wanted to go somewhere, because it's one of their big milestones birthdays. So both of my parents are turning 16 next year, and we offered to go on a trip with them, and we would also pay for most of the trip. And they said that they would love to join us on our cruise. So we're gonna go ahead and book them on our cruise, even though the cruise price more than doubled what we paid for. But it is their birthday and something special, and honestly, it's totally worth it to spend some time and create some memories with them. So we are gonna go ahead and do that. but which we still have plenty of time to do. But for this, I do want to start looking at flights already. And I was looking and it's only like $200 round trip on United. And so that's what I'm thinking. I may start saving up for it already. So I'm going to go ahead and put 100 and then 150 for one of the weeks. And I'm actually going to add it to this week since we added 300 here. Just for taxes and stuff, but to get that booked. So I think that's good for our upcoming trips, which I know to some people may seem like a lot, but to us, it's totally worth it. So now what we have left is $4,370, and we're going to go ahead and move over to our emergency fund and our new house fund. So for our new house, we always put minimum $1,000, and the reason is because I pulled $1,000 from our mortgage to put towards new house, and that's why we have extra $1,000 every month. So I want to make sure I put in at least a minimum of $1,000 into new house. What we're gonna add today is I'm probably gonna add $300 into each. So now we're at $1,200. Okay. And then for emergency fund, we pulled $2,000 this month actually. So I'm not super happy about that. But we're gonna replenish it back up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add another $1,000 to it. Okay. Now we're left with $2,170, which is fine. We prioritized, we did everything we needed. So let's go ahead and move over to, let's see, to groceries, because we do need to prioritize that. So for groceries this month, I am still only going to be putting in $60 a week, I think. And then for eating out, I'll put in $80 a week. Date night, we'll put in our normal 20. So for gas, I might put in a little bit more. So let's put $40. So for each of our personal funds, we get the 20. So I'm just gonna copy and paste that. And then buffers, we don't add. Utilities, we need to add 100 a week to this. Phone bill, I do like to add 10 a week. Gym, 10 a week. So car insurance, as you guys saw last time, it's $1,100 every 6 months. So that means we need to stuff about $1,100 every 6 months, $200 per month. So that comes out to $50. And we are actually short money already, because I can see that we like to put $1,000 in retirement, which we have not done so. And for Terminex, we haven't put any money in there either, which is not great. So how should I do this? Our Asia trip, let me put in 200 to this instead. And I think we gave ourselves some money back, but not enough. And then I guess I won't pay for my flights yet. And that gave us $1,300 back. So let's go ahead and do this. You know, we do have a buffer, $400 that we already saved for our car insurance. So we have 2 months where we don't need to save. So I'm thinking maybe we just save $100 this month. I know it's not ideal, but sometimes you just have to move things around, right? So we still have 400 left. And for Terminex, we are good, actually. I don't know when my next Terminex is. I think it's actually coming up in October. But we have enough in this Terminex fund. So we pay about 200. It's like 190, I think, every 3 months. So let's go ahead and put $10 here. Birthdays. My husband's parents' birthday is coming up. Let's go ahead and put 20 because it is coming up at the end of this month. So we do need to put some money away for that. Holidays. Man, guys, this is hard when you don't have enough money. We're gonna go ahead and add $10 a week into holidays. Gifts. I do want to add. I'm gonna add $20 a week into gifts, actually. Our next membership is Sam's Club, which is actually only $40 in December. And we haven't decided, or actually, I don't know how much it is, but we haven't decided if we're renewing it yet. So, you know what? I'm gonna... How much do I have left? 160. I'm gonna add some money into baby stuff. And then let's just spread out across different weeks. So we'll have 15, essentially. So now, how much do we have left? We have $10 left. Great. Where can we add the 10? You know what? Let's add it back into our business because we're short 10. So, because we just spent some money. So that's it for our planning. I know this might have been some confusing. It's just hard because we do have everything that we want to prioritize, and that's why we budget, to be honest. So now I will have enough for hotels that we've already booked, and the one-way flight still need to book. We will probably we need to stuff an extra 1,000 left in the anniversary, actually, which is not bad because we still have November and December, to stuff 1,000, which is way better than what we've been doing, and we've been like ramping it up. Because this one will bring us to 5,000. So now, and whatever we have left over from here, we can always move to here. If we have money left over from here, we can always move to the cruise. So we're doing well. We're not doing horrible. I'm happy with this. I know it may seem like we're not really stuffing a lot of the categories, but to be honest, we also haven't been spending a lot of the categories. We might be spending some on donations coming up just because of the holiday season. But, we have $100 buffer in there. That's the whole point of having that buffer, right? So, yeah, I think we're okay, to be honest. in shopping, we do have a buffer. So, like, I know for gifts, I said I wanted to prioritize that. But if we need to move the buffer from shopping over to gifts, I'm okay with that as well, you know. So yeah, that's it to our our budget. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh, actually, I totally forgot. We didn't do our denominations to do our checks and balances also. So let's go ahead and do that actually. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 6 plus 4 is 10 20s and 1 10. And I think it's the same for everyone. Okay, next is here. And we've got 3, 1, 1, 3, 1. I think it's the same also. Great. Here we've got not much. 2 and 1. 2 and 1. 2 and 1. 2 and 1. Great. Next is this one, which we will have a few hundreds. 5 and 150. And that's the same also. And then this one, we've got different numbers actually. It's got 6 100s here, 5, 6, 6. And then here we've just got 110. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5s. 7 5s, 8 5s, and 8 5s. So that means our total is 7320. So let's just make sure we come back and look 7320. Perfect. So now this is actually the end to our cash budget. I hope you guys enjoyed it for the month of October. And let's hope we can stick to this budget. I'm really hoping so. Because I feel like there are actually some areas that we sacrifice. And I think next month, I may be mistaken, so I have to go back and look, but might be actually a really low budget month for us, because I think one of the weeks we're not actually getting paid. So now that I think about it, like next month might be even tougher. So can't wait to have you guys come back. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.